money, take money, then you stake money. Stake money, then you make money. Make money, then you take money. Take money, take money. BlaKCrypto, yeah, that's the new lick, bro. On ramp my fee out to see what it hit for. Came for a flip and it grew by the XO. I don't know what's next, so I keep watching Hexo. Foot on the gas, I ain't talking no petrol. Whole bridges say let's go, so push chain can explode. Locked up my ex, now I just watch it just grow. 5555, help me vibe like I'm Bezos. No counterparty, I don't rock with Tezos. We the new kids on the block like a Lego. Check the statistics, they global, not local. The price going local, got folks on they FOMO. Don't share your C phrase, you know that's a no-no. Scammers on go trying to get to your dobro. 5555 to it, that's for the promo. In essence for staker, got that on the logo. Take money mission, trying to stack my paper up. Stake money mission if you're trying to add it up. Wait mission if you really want it bad enough. It's a moon mission for you if you really had enough. First take money, get a water, fill it up. Then you stake money, get
What's up, everybody? KG here, coming at you with an exciting stream tonight. Backstage, I have three incredible gentlemen, musicians, artists, just amazing human beings. I want to set the stage for tonight's stream with this, a little story. My wife and I, when we went to Vegas, we were standing outside the Power City party. And little did I know, when I walked into this venue, I was going to be blown away. I walked in, Corey was on stage. He was performing his song, Economical Slang. And then Freddie followed and KC followed. And this is no exaggeration. At one point, I was literally almost, if not in tears, because I realized what I was witnessing in that moment was true hip hop. And not just because they were rapping, obviously, but because, in my opinion, hip hop as a philosophy embodies revolution, individuality, being on the forefront and going against the grain. And there they were singing about crypto in a way that was so inspiring, financial freedom, underground money, anti-government. It was the embodiment of true hip hop. And I was so inspired, and I just had to get them together. And they were awesome enough to say yes, to come on the show and talk about it. I am so excited to have them here tonight. It is my friends, Freddie, KC, Corey. Welcome in.
Appreciate it.
Man, that was an awesome introduction.
Oh yeah, man.
I like, damn, that was fun.
You got like, and that story is totally true. I have a friend, his name is George, and we go to underground hip hop shows together. And what I saw from you guys, I'm just repeating myself, but it was true hip hop. It wasn't mainstream radio jargon. It was, you were rapping about sovereignty, individual freedom, the same things crypto embodies. You guys were embodying that night. It was beautiful to see.
Yeah, it's crazy you say that because when I first started doing my Hex music, I kind of had that same spirit, that kind of against the grain. Like I don't want to do what everyone else is doing.
Yep.
I want to kind of shine a light on somewhere where nobody's looking at. So that kind of I know against the grain. I can't think of the word, but yeah, you nailed it with that one, man.
Yeah, dude. With that too, it's like with hip hop, a lot of music out there, not just hip hop, all music, most music today doesn't really have a precise message. And when I write something or when I, compose music or whatever I'm doing, I want it to mean something, right? I want my words to carry weight. I don't want to just try to fill bars in here, fill bars in there. I want there to be a purpose behind it. KG was saying hip hop embodies revolution. That shit just hit me like you just blew my mind. Like when you said that, I was like, holy shit, that is. I had to write it down. I was like, that's good.
I know. I'm looking for a pen. Like, these bars getting spit over here tonight.
I know, dude. You too. I swear, dude. Every fucking artist, will have. That's so funny, bro. That is so funny.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Like when I hear music, especially rap music, and with cryptocurrency, I kind of correlated them the same way, as in a freedom of expression with rap, and freedom of sovereignty with crypto. So I'm like kind of like went hand in hand, and I was really like inspired, like I said, with Richard Hart going through 2017 and the scams that were going on out there, and people not knowing what crypto really was, being led by the people that didn't really know. And I was just like, man, it just really meant something for someone that knew what they were talking about, bringing people along with them, and making it what it is today. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And for you guys to channel your expression and your art into crypto, and that's the thing. Like when I see crypto and I see hip hop, they have like the same ethos effectively. They represent the same type of thing. And it's like when you combine them, it's like a super force.
Yep.
It's not just one or the other anymore. They completely work together, in my opinion.
Yeah. I see the same thing. It's all universal at the end of the day, freedom of expression, man, freedom of money.
Yeah, and it's funny because music had got to a point to where it's like that's the focus. Everyone is focusing on what they have and bragging about money. Yep. But this crypto, this game, like you said, learning from other people, it became education. You're teaching through the music, and so you're teaching how to make money. That's just something that's like amplified to where you really make people want to focus in. And like you said, I was trying to write down having a precision with the message. Like when you're talking about Hex and rapping about it, you got to be precise. It's so much. You really got to get to the point and really paint a clear picture. So just that teaching mechanism of it, that's another power in it. I like to I'm proud of having a part in.
Yeah, PCP, man, like paint that clear picture. Like that's something that I learned back in sales. Like you have to be able to paint a clear picture. If you want someone to understand what you're saying or have an effect on somebody, they need to be able to easily understand what it is that you're explaining to them. And that's, I think like all of us do that with our music. We turn it into education, and people use our music on streams and in their paid groups and all this other stuff to help explain stuff to people. And people just get it, man. Sometimes, motion creates emotion, right? So what, no matter what the motion may be, whether it's sound waves or whether it's you and your body language or the tonality of your voice, like that stuff just hits different. And it sparks things in listeners, and they're like, oh, you know what? Shit, I understand that now. I get it. I get that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's a great point that you guys are talking about, because teaching through the music is a way that's so much more relatable. If someone does a 20-minute tutorial nerding out on crypto, sure, that's good for some people, but for other people, maybe it's better to relate to a song that's catchy, that they can memorize the words and hear it over and over again, and then they're singing the words, and now they're like, oh wait, I actually get what the heck I'm talking about.
Exactly. Yeah. And I was gonna say crypto is just that too. It's a whole new, just like the stock market, they have terms that a lot of us are not common with, you know what I'm saying? So crypto has its own lingo, its own language.
Yep.
So as we use it in the music, it gets you familiar with words like staking and 555 and longevity, delayed gratification, all these terms, getting wrecked, all this other stuff. Like people start listening to the words and trying to understand what it means to, correlate what they're saying in the song. So I think that also helps people understand what's going on as well,
Exactly.
And I like it that,
language.
Yeah, we use it in a way that it's more common. You feel it coming from the outside world when, when you hear it in such a relaxed, in rap, it's more relaxed than hearing it, like say on CNN, or you're looking on the stock channel trying to learn, you just feel lost. But, you put it in a fun, in a hook and just make it relatable.
Yep.
Exactly.
Makes this complex thing like crypto something that people can digest.
Yeah, because look, remember back in the day when you used to hear certain music and you heard words you never heard before, you used to go on and try to figure out what it was, and you used to research the lines and the bars so you can get it. It's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing.
And I actually, like, my wife and I, for our children, we play your guys' music. Like things they hear regularly are songs that you three have made. And so already they may not get all the words, but they're hearing, just like you said, the terms. They're hearing crypto. They're hearing financial freedom. They're hearing these things. So it's like that subliminal programming.
Exactly, man. That's it.
So,
That's all it
so
is.
thank you for giving me the tools.
Hey,
Yeah.
all right.
Monsters.
Okay, that's it.
Well, let's go ahead and say what's up to chat real quick.
Yeah.
Don,
I was trying
welcome
to
in.
reply back real quick.
Oh, what's up, Vortexican? True Moxie.
Moxie, what's good?
Crypto Artie. Grew up in the 90s, Queens, New York. Listened to Stretch and Bobito. Used to tape cassette all the time. Children of the Corn, Nasty Nas, Big L, Biggie, DITC, Pumpkinhead, Half a Mil,
Half a mil.
Hoops, Wu-Tang.
Yeah, man.
Yo, so coming up, when is it? It's October 15th. There's going to be an orchestral rendition of Biggie versus Tupac here in DC, where it's like a 60 or 80 piece orchestra, and it's just going to be Biggie versus Tupac all night, man. I'm going to see. I think they're going to live stream it. If so, I'll definitely tweet it out to y'all, but I want to see that thing so bad, man. I think that would be so sick.
That's dope.
Who'da thunk?
Yeah, right. Right.
All right.
Well, I mean, while we're on the topic, real quick, shout out to Coolio. Fuck, man. Like, they've been playing his shit all week. Like during the football games and everything. And like, I saw a video this weekend about how like he had that big orchestra behind him and he was out there dropping bars with an orchestra. This is what, 91, 92, I think. Like, dude, he was revolutionary, man. Like,
at the time, man. Yeah.
Damn. Rest in peace, man.
Yeah.
All right. Controversial question while we're talking about Biggie and Tupac. Are you guys more East Coast or West Coast?
Oh, man.
I mean, I know the answer, I think, for
oh, man. Yeah, right.
I was raised on East Coast, man. But, you know, Snoop and Dre and Pac, like, dude, I used to make my own mixtapes when I was in 4th grade. It was like Nothing But a G Thing was coming out. And I've told this story before, but I had like this a 90-second cassette tape, and I would press record before I went to go get on the bus. And when I got home in the afternoon, I would listen to it. And then like whatever songs are there, my sister had a dual cassette tape. I would literally make my own mixtapes off of songs on the radio. So then I would just sit there all night and listen to the radio. And when a song came on that I wanted to hear, I'd record it and put it on my mixtape or whatever.
There you go.
So it was like,
no, me and my older sister, we used to do that to write down all the songs to the lyrics so we would know all the words.
Oh,
and my sister used to write all the words, and people wanted to know the words to the lyrics. You know, she would actually sell it to people in the apartments or whatever.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's sick.
Yeah, but that's why I really started rapping though, was you know, learning songs. I kind of got like a, I guess, audio photographic memory where if I hear a song once or twice, I kind of just know it. So when a song comes on again, I started just replacing all the words and kind of just automatic, you know, remixes since I was young. And you asked the question, East or West Coast, you know, East Coast music. I grew up. I found a Nas video. The Nas is like,
Nas, man.
I fell in love with East Coast from that moment, man. And being on the West Coast, I've listened to a lot more in E40. Like I couldn't live without West Coast music.
Yeah,
like it's just, you know, they really grabbed the. I think it's the funk in that 70s era that they kind of got. That kind of grew that West Coast sound.
Yeah, man. Yeah, me, I'm East Coast straight up, man. I like West Coast artists too, man, down Texas and everything. But man, that Northeast, man, Nas, Locks, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, hell yeah, the Locks, DMX, Biggie,
all
of them, man.
Like Jay-Z,
Busta Rhymes,
Tribe Called Quest. They're kind of my
Tribe Called
favorite.
Quest. Oh yeah,
They're my favorite 90s.
Tribe Called Quest. It's a ton of classics over here.
We on a world tour. Whatever happened to my favorite? Dude, I think that was actually on one of my first mixtapes that I ever made. Was fucking World Tour, which is a dope song.
Yeah,
dope song.
Well, and for anyone listening, if you want to find these guys, their Twitters are in the description, so you can link out from there. Let's do this, because I want to know how you guys got into crypto and how that transitioned into making crypto music. And we can go, once around the room, I suppose. And so we'll start with Corey. How did you get into crypto? How did it lead to crypto music?
Got you. So I started hearing about crypto in 2016. My middle son, he was in school and he's telling about his friends buying Ethereum and Litecoin. And I just heard it at that time, and I was just listening to him like, okay. Listen about crypto. And I was into real estate at the time. So I'm trying to find a new hustle, trying to find something to make dividends and yield and earn income. And after, I guess, the beginning of 2017, my son's like, yeah, my friend that bought the Litecoin and all these other cryptos, he's making money. I'm like, okay, that sounds good. You know, I'm thinking kids, he's making money. Okay, that's what's up. We coming toward, fall of 2017 when we're starting to have the bull run. I'm in BlaKConnect because I'm looking at other artists, other influencers online. I'm just following the trend, just trying to make it some dividends. BlaKConnect was one of them. So got in that. And my friend's like, yeah, my son's saying his friend just bought a Tesla. I'm like, bought a Tesla? He's like, yeah, with Litecoin. I said, what? That's when I really started paying attention, because I said, if kids are getting into this thing, I'm like, then there's no barrier for, adults to get in there. And, what I'm saying? I was thinking like, it's kind of a shortcut for us because you don't have to be an accredited investor. You don't have to go through a broker to get the cryptocurrency. And I was finding that out. And I'm like, okay, this thing looks like it has legs. It can move. Got in BlaKConnect, but BlaKConnect was a scam. Didn't understand the technicals of the whole system. Didn't know they held the keys, a whole bunch of things. And after I going through that whole process, I still stuck with it, followed certain cryptocurrency influencers that I thought were consistent. And I just started learning, ran into Richard Hart, I guess around maybe 2018, started listening to his self-help books. And he was talking about the Bitcoin hex at the time. And I just followed the wave and started following him, trying to understand his personality. I'm like, he's talking about other founders, how they're not being upfront with the, consumers. And I'm like, okay, he's kind of be upfront. He's a businessman. He had business. He retired. I'm like, okay, so he's a successful business person, which I was. He's trying to help people. He's doing code. He's taking the money out of his own pocket to create this thing. He doesn't have a team. He's releasing a completed product. Everything was just making sense, logically to me. And so got in, 2 weeks when he launched it, and just followed the wave, man. And it's been, crypto ever since. And since it was such a viable product, I said, man, listen, I got to do something for this community, because he said, whatever you can do to advertise, to let people know, do it. Some people in this space advertise. Some of this people in this space are in different, have different walks of life, and they're doing different things. And I just thought that making music, something that I've never done before, was something I could contribute. And I just tried it out. Shout out Craig Grant was one of the people that I was following, and he created a video and a music video, and he showed the process. So I just watched him and said, oh, that's all you got to do. So I tried it out, and here I am, man, like 7 songs in, just trying to contribute to the community.
Oh,
you're succeeding 100%, man.
Hey, man, appreciate it.
And all right, Casey, what about you?
Shouts out to Corey for that music, man. That kind of turned me on to saying it was a market, somebody that would listen to it, when I first started doing music for myself, it's kind of like my outlet. I write all the time, and I kind of write what I'm going through. And so quick story how I got into crypto. I just degenerate gambler, played poker for a long time, like 2012 when they first started getting on ESPN a lot. And so me and my wife, we really were getting into online poker a lot. And that's the only way you can really transact, is to actually have Bitcoin and use it to transact. But we weren't investing. We were just, using it. And the bull run of 2017, my wife won a tournament, and she had some Bitcoin on her Coinbase wallet. And, she won a tournament, so it was a nice chunk of money, kind of just holding it. But it, multiplied, and it kept multiplying, so made us pay attention. We didn't know about charts or, really following. Coinbase gives you a little idea of the price action, but as far as, market cycles and technical analysis, we were green, all of that. So kind of like smart, we kind of took the money and ran once that, it hit the top and it took a big drop and kind of got out, but kept paying attention. When we hit the COVID times, I was trading. I was trying to do the leverage trading thing. I said, okay, I kind of got a good handle on this. I was kind of figuring it out. and I just trusted Bitcoin more than the stock market because I had seen those volatile moves, and really just trying to learn about the game of crypto. I just found out about altcoins and all the different coins, and Ivan on Tech, he put me on Richard Hart, man, and I heard one of those one of his interviews, and then I went and I looked up Richard Hart, and then I just went through all of his videos and I watched all of them, and I was hooked. And the music I was making was just I was excited about making money and investing, so I started with just trading and making money about flipping, and when I found Hex, I just said, okay, I'm gonna make sure anyone that listens to my music is gonna know what Hex is and how it works, so that just kind of became my focus.
Gotcha.
That's incredible, man.
That's dope, man. I don't think I had ever heard y'all's like stories how you got into crypto. Corey, because of his son's friend, Litecoin buying Teslas and shit.
Crazy.
That is crazy.
Wow.
And then KC from poker. No shit. Damn. That's crazy.
DJing life.
Yeah.
World Series.
Yeah. Damn, that's wild. Dude, I used to so we did poker. There were like pub leagues, and there was a 7 o'clock game and a 10 o'clock game at a bar every night somewhere, like in my town, different bar. And it's free. You don't have to pay anything. There's no buy-in, but they're like tournaments, right? So you sit there and the tournament might take down $25. Or if it's a busy night at a big bar and people buy the food special where you get like a sandwich and then like a soda and fries and you get an extra 5,000 chips or whatever. But like, dude, you could take down $300-400 a night in one of those tournaments. I used to play those all the time. Just degenning at the bar playing poker.
And it's crazy. I mean, I want you to get to your story too, because I'm interested in how you got into crypto. But it's kind of like crypto has that same kind of, poker guys. You got like kind of your poker buddies, where you guys kind of got the same mindset. It's kind of a gentleman's game, and I kind of feel like that with crypto. We kind of it's not a zero-sum game, but everybody kind of knows that understand how it works. So I feel like I'm part of the in crowd.
Yeah, man. I was in poker too, man. So.
Oh yeah.
You degenerates.
Yeah, man.
Gamblers.
Yeah. Look at that.
I got into crypto. Well, I had back in like 2009, super early in Bitcoin. I was in like the libertarian movement, and I had some friends who were trying to explain it to me, and I just kind of blew it off. Didn't really look much into it. I was like, oh, that sounds amazing. Really didn't understand my opportunity. And in the first conference that Maddie did, I spoke about that, like just not knowing and not being ready and not being prepared, and not seeing the opportunity for what it was. And then I paid attention to it, kept an eye on it. I saw it kept getting more and more expensive, and I don't know what the price was, but I got in probably about 13, I want to say. And I did like Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Feathercoin were like my first 3 cryptos that I ever had. And just kind of held those, and then didn't really, I would get excited about it for a while, and then like something would happen where I wouldn't have money to continue to invest in it. And bear markets, you don't pay attention to that shit, which is something you learn along the way, right? You have to be a seasoned crypto person, I feel like, if you're going to do the right things, or just listen to Richard Hart. But bear markets came and I just stopped paying attention to it. I was like, well, this sucks. And then they would come back, a year or two later, and I'd be like, oh shit. All right. So start paying attention again. And then the big run up that we had to 20K was literally the day that Bitcoin hit like 19 or 20K, whatever the peak was, December 16th. And I'll always remember that date because that's the date that I proposed to my wife. Like it just randomly like coincided, like everything was all planned out. We were, I was going to do it on that day. And then literally we get to where we're going, and Bitcoin is like going nuts, and I'm amped up. Like I'm already
the one.
Right. Like I was nervous. Like, you got the ring, you're doing all this stuff, but then like you're watching your wallet and you're like, oh my God, this shit is crazy. So like the whole time I'm like trying to balance the two things. But yeah, man. So it was really just from like friends who were in like libertarian movements, and Ron Paul, a lot of End the Fed, a lot of, it's super political here in Northern Virginia, DC area. Like you can imagine, like being right in the thick of it. It's the only thing that most people talk about, and you're just around that stuff. And these were people that I had like grown up with, and like middle school, elementary school, high school, and but yeah, just really from them. And then just, after first being introduced to it really early, just keeping an eye on it, and started, buying, I guess, Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Feathercoin.
Yeah. Is
And then
Feathercoin still a thing?
I don't know, man. Let's look that shit up real quick.
I was gonna say Feathercoin price. What we got?
I've got
2
a wallet
zeros.
somewhere with about a bunch of Feathercoin on it.
2 zeros and a 7.
What? For real?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Damn, I gotta dig. I gotta go through my wallets.
Man.
Dude, I've got
Dig 'em
like
up.
2 old ass computers I'm gonna have to like pull out and try to connect to the internet.
And that's cool because y'all are like OGs though, like to when you got introduced to Bitcoin, to know what it was, as far as a hedge against inflation and that kind of thing,
Right.
and that's just such a huge advantage to be able to hold through a bear market, to know for the long term this is the answer, this is where you need to be, and
Yeah. Well, I didn't really know. It was just something that I had completely just lost interest in when I saw price go down. I was like, oh, well, this sucks. And I was just stupid enough to not sell it, which turned out to be a good thing, I guess. But that's fucking crazy. I can't believe Feathercoin is still a thing. I'm 100% gonna have to check that out.
don't sell your crypto.
All right.
A 24-hour high was 0.10 and a 1. So penny.
Penny is a penny.
Got a few billion of those. Let's go.
I'm gonna have to go check.
Yeah.
And so, okay, so then at what point, you're in crypto now, what point do you decide to say, I'm making music for crypto?
Corey, you gonna go
Well,
first?
me, it was basically when Richard Hart was asking the community, to contribute some way to the community, whatever you can do. And that was when people started putting the ads out, and I believe it was England where they started having the hex.com on the side of buses and taxis.
Oh, yeah.
So that was all in my mind, like, okay, people are putting ads out in papers and everything. So I was just trying to say, what can I do to try to get out there? Because like I said, I like music, and I didn't really think I could do it, but I said, I think I know enough about this crypto to try to translate and try to get people on it. And so the first song I made was I'm a Hexican, and half of the track is with Richard Hart speaking, because I wanted people to hear what he was saying and try to put it in bites and clips so they can hear what crypto's about through him, put him out there first, and then try to back it up with some of the music. So that's what my first song was, and that's kind of how I wanted to integrate it.
Makes sense. It's awesome.
Yeah, I heard that "Call It a Scam," that Mexican anthem, and we were getting ready to go down to the first meetup in Vegas, and I know for the whole trip, you got to have your own music for the driving up from San Diego. It's about 5 hours, so I made a bunch of raps to listen to. I said, I need a hex song for me to, get in the mood, so I threw together that on my hex shit, and I did that song, and we bumped it the whole way up.
Nice.
And my wife made a visual for it. I made kind of a quick visual, the first video that I had on my channel, and I just kind of put a screenshot of the chart on there. But my wife was like, "Yeah, let's do something with this." And so she made a real video for it, putting clips together. And she's like, "You got any more songs?" And so she got another the second song I had, and she started. So the goal was just let's do these every week, put out a new song, and so we just got it going.
That's what's up, man.
That's dope, dude. Damn, that's crazy. I just got sick and tired of listening to everyone call Hex a scam, and I just reached a boiling point. And I've made music for years and years and years, but I just was motivated, man. And I found the beat and I sat on it, and it took me a few months to like get the lyrics rolling. And then once I got them started, it just all came out. And it's just like, literally, I think it was just one morning I was laying in bed. I woke up, I couldn't sleep. So I just started writing, and I just like dropped all of it right there. And I was like, oh, this is great. So as soon, like I sent a text message to my buddy. I was like, hey, I need to record this, man. I think it could be good. He's like, all right, bet, let's go. But I just it was about, we released it early November, like right before Big Payday, like 2-3 weeks. I think it was like November 2nd. It's coming up on the 2-year anniversary here in like a couple weeks, actually. But and you know what? It actually might have been, it was Furu that we dropped like 1 year ago when we did the music video. So like the release for that is like sometime, because it was in this first week of November or October, I think. So Furu's been out a year, and it was a year before that Hexkin Anthem, we did that. But yeah, dude, I just, I don't know. Everyone else contributed, like y'all said, like everyone else was contributing somehow, and I just felt like I wanted to contribute and give something to the community.
Yeah, and real quick, I ain't gonna lie, Freddie, you did make the first, Hex track, and so I did hear that, when you did drop it before Big Payday, another reason why I made it is because you made your song, and to me it had like a rock vibe, so that's why I was like, let me try to make a hip hop version of something that I want to do.
Love
so
it.
That was also
Love
a reason why I made it that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mine, I was my goal was to we had my wife got like 300 Hex t-shirts printed up. The Let's Talk About Hex Baby. So I was just going to hang out with that song bumping and just handing out t-shirts to people. I thought it was going to be
that's fucking dope. That's super fucking dope. Holy
shit. A little concert and just giving out Hex t-shirts.
That makes
Damn.
sense.
How fucking sick is that? Did you guys give up? Did you give all the t-shirts away?
Yeah, to most of the Hexkins that was around. Like I said, it wasn't nearly as many people as we thought that were going to be there.
Gotcha.
But we made sure everybody who came,
Do you still have extra t-shirts?
That's kind of been my wardrobe for the last year now.
You don't have any like sitting in a box somewhere, like 10, 20 of them left over?
Yeah. Well, we gave a lot of them out on the tour too.
Oh, that's
she took them with her on the road.
Man, I was gonna say, if you got an extra one, that'd be dope. You gotta let me get one of those.
We need to get another round of them.
That's it, man. Gotta get that merch.
Hell yeah.
You guys know how like there's that saying that goes around, Hex is better than sex. Well,
is that a thing?
Well, yeah, it's a thing. Well, there's one that I altered it a little bit. Hex is better than sex, but instead of SEX, it's CEX, right? Centralized exchange. So I'm trying to coin that one. Trying to coin that one.
Yeah, you got to. You got a wallet, man. Come on now, you got to.
Real quick. That's right. That's dope.
Do you have a website
for our wallet?
No, for the for a t-shirt that you could like sell t-shirts on. Hex is better than sex, and then just get the t-shirt and then you coin it. That's how you do it, and then you just throw it up on your website. It's that easy. And then it's yours.
We are going to have a merch store on the Internet Money page, so hey, we could throw it. We could throw in a Hex is better than sex shirt.
Yeah, that should happen.
Okay, all right, good idea. So another thing another question I wanted to ask tonight. So stepping out of crypto and music, just legitimately curious, who are your inspirations in terms of music? Who inspires you to make the music that you do? Who do you look up to?
Oh man, you got it, Freddie.
Man, I don't know that I look up to anybody. There's artists that I take things from. You know what? If I had to say, you mean as far as other artists go, or like people in your life that inspire you? Man, I'd have to say DMX, man. I just have so much respect for that dude. He had all of the demons that he battled. You know what I'm saying? But he was real about it, and he was open, and he was upfront, and he was gritty. He was really gritty, man. Like, he didn't hold back, and it could be some violent ass shit, and you're like, damn. And then right after that, he come back with a prayer, like, I'm a weak man. You know what I'm saying? So like, just to have that range. And we talk about hip hop embodies revolution. Like you could see his personal revolution, like as his career was growing and through his music and everything. I would really have to say, man, DMX, like, I loved him. He didn't hold back. He was bark in your face when he needed to be, but he was a gentleman and a very deep soul, very old soul.
Yeah, man.
Beautiful.
Man, for me, I would say it's a few artists, like definitely just Tupac and Nas.
Yep.
Just because they had messages when they had their music. So I really admired that, you know what I'm saying, that they were able to bring across a message no matter what it was, you know what I'm saying, and get people to understand it and feel it. So those two definitely, and people like Outkast and maybe even like the Neptunes, because they had like a different flow. They were different, you know what I'm saying? They approached hip hop from another angle. And so I like the diversity that they had. So those are like some of mine that I look up to.
Yeah. Don't laugh at me. I got a saying, it's find a mentor and then surpass the master if you want success.
I like it. I like it.
I kind of just to kind of emulate the people that you kind of look up to. So my first rapper that I really honed in on was Da Brat. I had Da Brat and JD Funkified. You know, you just get the instrumental with the single.
I had that.
I must have wrote 10 songs to that beat.
That was a hit.
Dude, Da Brat had a bunch of hits.
Da Brat was, you know, one of my early Bone Thugs and Harmony.
You know, Bone Thugs, yes.
Me and my sister, that's what I said. That was one of the first albums. You know, we literally went through and wrote all those songs. So just as far as the rap and what they could do with lyrics is just, you know, and then Nas and Jay-Z kind of just like, you know, which one is the best? I'm trying to be both of them, you know, kind of listening to both and going at it. And then Lil Wayne, I can't leave Lil Wayne out either. You know, he had a huge influence.
Oh yeah, KC loves Lil Wayne. That's what the lady has to say about that.
Got the flow.
Yep.
Lil Wayne, he has a song called "Nightmare from the Bottom." That is one of the. He's a lyrical genius.
Yeah,
when he wants to be.
He's a smart dude too.
Dude, totally.
Yeah. What's the name of it?
Nightmares from the Bottom. Dude, it's like metaphor after metaphor after just the whole song. And I'm just like, and every time he just keeps hitting it over and over again. Like, damn, Lil Wayne. And
what I love about Lil Wayne is he never disappoints, no matter what beat, what verse. It's gonna be flames.
Yep.
He put it out there.
What do you guys think? All right. J. Cole, I believe, is the best. In my opinion, he's the best I've ever heard. Maybe like when I hear him, like in his early stuff was kind of like, all right, you're trying to get the ladies, I get it, you're cool. But like his new stuff as he ages, dude, it's like he's a straight philosopher on a rap beat. Dude, J. Cole is like, personally, he's my favorite hip hop artist right now.
He's there. He got it. I like
dude. I think my favorite hip hop artist out right now is Harry Mack. Just because of his ability to freestyle and make it seem so effortless and so easy at the drop of a dime. Have y'all heard this dude?
I heard him.
I haven't.
Bruh.
Yeah.
It's insane. Like he goes on Omegle and like he'll ask someone for 3 words and he'll throw on a beat and then he just drops bars about those 3 words and it all makes sense and it's all awesome and it's all amazing and funny and hilarious and uplifting. Dude, Harry Mack is fire. He came here to Virginia. Yeah, and dude, he's in LA. He's from Oregon, I want to say, but he's always out like in the beaches and doing everything. He just finished up a tour. I know that he was in Europe last week. But he was here. He did a tour here in the US and Amber and I went and saw him and he started at the back. It was at the Improv down in Richmond. And he started at the back. Everyone's sitting down facing the stage. Everyone's at their table. And he came out and dude went from table to table. There had to be 70 tables in that joint and literally rapped about someone at every table as he went and came out, made his way to the stage. It was so dope. And to understand hip hop and like music and delivery, flow, the inflection on your voice, like there's so many things that go into it. Hey, we don't do nothing for free. Which is actually funny because we do everything for free.
Okay.
None of us charge for any of our music. We're just like, boom, let's go. Let's just have fun. Let's get it in. Here you go. But dude, Harry Mack that kid is in my opinion, he's the greatest rapper of all time.
Okay.
I've never seen anyone do what he can do.
Live on the spot,
on the spot,
that's
and make it sound really.
Oh, I have seen this guy. He did a freestyle with Kendrick Lamar one time, I think.
Maybe he's done a couple about Hex.
No way.
Yeah, so he does like Wordplay Wednesdays, where he literally goes on I shouldn't be promoting it because it's probably on right now. Nobody leave to go watch Harry Mack. He literally
Harry Mack blowing up.
Bro, he'll do like 3-hour streams where he literally just loops beats and it's just beat after beat after beat after beat. And people are super chatting in the super chat, giving him words. And he just frees literally for like 3 hours on end. Right. And then at the end, he's been like, he'll do a super chat and he won't keep rapping unless it doubles. So it just like I've seen it get up to $500, $1,000 before at the very end for super chats because people just want him to keep going. It's insane.
Break up a beat.
I know, right?
Okay. Oh boy,
This shit.
All right,
Get some super chats.
okay.
hey, we'll split it there with. I actually just
super chats
as of yesterday can accept super chats on the channel. I just met the criteria to monetize. So
Cheers.
look, we'll split it. If somebody drops a super chat, I will literally send you guys the money. I don't even want it. I just want to hear you freestyle. I just want to hear you freestyle.
Easy.
I cannot freestyle.
I got to pass on that one.
It's
don't look at me.
I can like drop some bars or something, but like I said,
Dude, I
freestyling is a whole nother level, bro. It's a whole nother level.
I sent Corey a freestyle that I did. I was gonna send it to Casey. I got all insecure, but like I went on like a 3-minute freestyle.
Yeah, it was dope, man. It was dope.
Oh, thanks, man.
I
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. So, sometimes I can hit it, but sometimes-
Yeah, I'm glad you like even brought up freestyles. So we were talking about our favorite artists. You know, a lot of my you know, I don't really listen to music unless it's like something I want to fix up or I'm checking out of my own. But the battle rappers, you know, there's so many battle rappers who I just, you know, I see trying to get it going.
That's it. She wants you to freestyle. She wants you to freestyle, bro. Hey, if you're, I can put. Oh, look at that! Hey, thank you for the super chats. Hey, you're making history right now. First super chats on the channel.
Hell yeah!
Thank you guys. Let's go.
There you go.
Oh, for the quarter.
Monetizing. Here we go.
So what? So Don. Okay, first of all, Don is my father. For those that don't know, and he's my partner on in the Internet Money project. So, all right, if you guys are down, I will give you a beat. I beatbox. I'm not as good at freestyling, but I'm pretty. I think I'm okay beatboxer.
Well, you beatboxed at the conference, right, back in March, and I think it was Dipwetter, or no, was it? It wasn't Dipwetter. Who was it?
Who was that did that? Yeah.
Oh no, Hexius Man. It was Hexius Man that did the beatbox. The Hexius Man did the beatbox. I'm 99% sure it was Hexius Man. And then who was the freestyler? He was working at the golf tournament.
I remember who it was. I mean, I remember
Giggles.
the guy.
Yep, Dr. Giggles. Yep.
Giggles beatboxes. He's a cool dude.
No, he freestyles.
Yeah, he freestyles.
Yeah.
And the three of us got up on, or I think it was the three of us, right? At Maddie's conference in March.
Cryptomatic was up too.
Yep, DJ Cryptomatic was up there with us.
Yeah.
Shouts to Cryptomatic for running the streams up.
Oh yeah,
playing the music for me.
Heavy.
That is awesome.
Yeah, man.
All right. If I gave a beat, would someone go on it? Don't let me.
I don't think I got it, man. I don't got it.
All right.
You know.
All right.
Go to Anti-Broke Crypto on Telegram if you want to hear some extra bars. Please go to BlaKCrypto.
Is that what it is? Anti-Broke Crypto?
Anti-Broke Crypto?
I'm not in that one. I got to add that one.
Yeah, I'm in there.
Check me out.
Okay.
But I think everyone's working on music right now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, actually,
Corey just dropped a couple for us before in the green room. Exclusive.
Fire.
Exclusives.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm in the process of kind of cleaning up, and I do want to drop some more visuals. But I do want to get a good recording on a lot of that music. So haven't had time to get to a real studio. So hopefully that's in the future, you know.
Yeah, that's the thing. I want to drop the music.
Terrible. That's terrible.
Well,
no.
Speaking of new music, if you guys are open to it, I do have some more questions, but actually Bass God, he was going to be here tonight, but I don't know if Freddie, you got to get into Club Bass God because we keep doing ciphers in there, and there's actually a new one coming out I know KC, he's the hook on it, or the chorus, I guess.
Yeah.
And then, are you on this new one, Corey?
Oh, the Hex to the Death.
Yeah.
I'm not on that one. I was trying to get it, but man, that junk is a little too fast for me. So
Yeah.
All right. You guys are
And I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say it on stream, but I'll just tell you, just because we can be real with each other. So that I did hear that Hex to the Death of Me, and that bar. I think Casey, didn't you write that bar down during a stream, or we were somewhere? Or
No, I tweeted it. I just I was just up in early in the morning. And I tweeted it, and I just I put it. I wrote a little hook to it, and I sent it to Bass Guy, and he sent me back a beat with it on there.
Let's go.
Okay. Let's
Yeah,
go.
that bar, I think would be so much better on a different beat. I felt the same thing, Corey. I thought it was a little too fast, and it seemed like it was rushed. And that lyric is so good. I would even slow it down and throw some funk on it, and just so people could get what you're saying, man. Just because it's it's so fucking real. But
bars.
But yeah, can we play it?
So this is 1:30. This is actually my little
Is this your verse
on it. Yeah. So
let's drop it, bro.
Tear me apart if you need to. Tell me if you can hear it. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear it.
Gotcha.
No, sir.
Can't hear it?
Not yet, bro.
How would I?
Sorry, guys, no freebies.
Dang. All right. Well, I guess I can drop the link. I guess I can drop the link.
StreamYard is. I haven't been able to figure that out yet on StreamYard myself.
How to play music?
I just don't stream enough.
Got it.
Dang. All right. I'll drop the link, guys. Check it out. Not playlist randomizer. Whoops. So I'll go ahead and drop this in the chat. Yeah. So this is I feel like out of the 3 that I've done with Bass God, that's the best one I've done so far. But look, I hear what you're saying about the fast beat, but I think KC kills it. I like the fast beat on this one. It took a minute, but once I found the rhythm,
gotta find that.
Yeah,
rhythm.
and that's a credit to Bass Guy. He asked me, just to give him kind of an idea, and that's literally the first beat that I had that was that I didn't have a song on. I just recorded to that, and it was high tempo.
Yeah,
I don't know what the RPMs was, but I just sent him that, and he less than an hour recreated a beat, around my voice. So yeah, he a beast, man. Check him out.
He is a beast.
Need some music for real.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if this works now. Tell me if this works.
People talking about Hex.
Yep.
People are talking about it so much that they're having to try and start ignoring it.
New shit. Bass God.
Get used to it.
Bass God.
Get used to it.
On the blockchain.
That you're going to be seeing a lot more of it, is my opinion. You haven't seen nothing yet.
Hex to the death of me, literally foreverly. Free financially from using contracts cleverly. Had to make them dollars, so I had to stake aggressively. Cooked it up successfully, then duplicate the recipe. Hex to the death of me, literally foreverly. Free financially from using contracts cleverly. Had to make them dollars, so I had to stake aggressively. Cooked it up successfully, then duplicate the recipe.
I'm KG, internet money. I don't really care if you think I'm kind of funny, cause I am the man with a plan, understand. Got a flavor, but it's not one you call bland. I wake up every day, each and every way, looking forward, wondering how I'm gonna pay back the universe for bestowing me this life in which I am lucky to be flowing free. Financially and spiritually, I've got all I need and all I want to be. Smile at the future knowing I'm gonna see my dreams manifest into reality. There's nothing on earth outside our reach, so I aim to teach the things I've learned. You need to earn passive income, it will set you free. No conspiracy, internet money. I'm KG, I'm KG.
Hex to the death of me, literally foreverly. Free financially from using contracts cleverly. Had to make them dollars, so I had to stake aggressively. Cooked it up successfully, then duplicate the recipe. Hex to the death of me, literally foreverly. Free financially from using contracts cleverly. Had to make them dollars, so I had to stake aggressively. Cooked it up successfully, then duplicate the recipe.
Yo.
Well, there's that.
Yeah, no. I like it.
Lit.
And that's so fun, doing those ciphers. Because it's all for fun. Like you said, when you just sit in the verse, and it became like a race. Like, okay, the first one was fun, and then he had another one come out, and so just to see if we can just get more people involved. And I just it's a community you don't see that anywhere else, where people. It's not all about the money. Everybody's not shilling to each other. We just literally finding a way to kick it. We had an event. We're on stream together. It's just,
that's it.
It's crazy.
Yeah, man.
I love those bars. So it's it's very clever, right? Like, Corey, you're not going to do anything on that, Corey?
I'm gonna try, man. I wasn't going to. I'm listening. I'm going to try.
We need more. More.
Right? We need more bars.
Gotcha.
I've been pretty weak on the other ciphers. Like I hear KC and Corey going, I'm like, oh man, thank God. I see why Base God buried me in the back.
The anchor. The last one's the most important. The last one's the anchor.
There you go.
He puts me in
strong close.
He doesn't put me at the end. He puts me just mixes me in there.
Okay.
You know, it's like I'm just one of the guys on the track.
Does he have like an entire page full of beats?
Yeah, he's actually got he's got a whole 100 or 200 beats that he's made, and he'll just release them to you if you want to rap on top of one of them.
No shit.
Yep.
Dude, it was cool as hell, man. Like at the end of the night, I still hadn't met DJ Lethal, and we're in Vegas. And I was like, bet. So I went up to Toshi. I was like, bro, can you go introduce me? Because he was like sitting, there was like a rope, and you know, he was by himself by the bar. It was like all roped off with like him or whatever. I was like, he's like, yeah, bet. So took me over, introduced me. We took a picture, and said he'd send me some beats. So I was like, well, fuck, man.
Nice.
How dope would it be if Lethal sent some beats? Man. Tell me, y'all.
He wanted to. He was willing to do our set at the fashion show.
I know.
So that would have been crazy.
I think it just kind of was like a little too. There was so much going on, man. I wish we would have been able to get that all set up properly, but it still was dope as shit.
Yeah,
it was still really good.
I honestly think obviously it would have been awesome for DJ Lethal, but I kind of think in a way it meant more that it was you guys doing it during the fashion show. It was community music, community fashion show. It was a community thing at that moment. That was. You know,
I want to shout my wife out. You know, she actually was DJing. Like she was doing so much that night.
And she was like, "Am I gonna have to do this?" she rocked it. She did great.
It happened for real.
Yeah, I saw her up there. Caitlin's a total boss. She is
a boss.
She was getting stuff done everywhere, even at the golf tournament. She was getting stuff done everywhere.
Imagine that with like 50 3-year-olds to 8-year-olds at these elementary programs we used to throw. Christmas programs and everything. It's the same way. She's like, we got to get this done.
It's funny though, dude. At the show, that was the first time I had ever seen her nervous. Like I've seen her put on this Crypto Sparkbook tour last year, and the hockey game, and the football game, and planning all this stuff in like a week's notice, right? Like doing everything. And then the golf tournament, which was a huge undertaking, and then everything else, right? But then to see her get so nervous to hit a play button on a damn cell phone, she was like, what the fuck? I was like, you gotta be kidding, bro. Like, come on, you're gonna rock it.
It was nice. So
yeah, that was funny. And so on this point, how did you guys feel about Vegas? How did you feel about that whole experience? Was it good overall? What are your overall thoughts there?
Oh
yeah. KC, you wanna go first, man?
That was my second or third Hex Vegas experience, you know, and they just keep getting bigger. You know, like the first one I went, you know, when we first actually met the Crypto Sparkbook guys, they were so, you know, maybe a room full of people, 20 to 30, and to see that 555 tour get so big, and you know, people came out to the New York party, so that whole week was just fire. All those events.
Yeah, the New York was
another party by Freddie. So it's just, you know, it's a good time for people to see each other in person, and you know, even though the price was down, you know, everybody, you know, still get a chance to get together and kick it. So it's dope.
Freddie throws a great party. Absolutely.
Yeah, it was fun. So I think what we're going to have to do with the penthouse, because we got lucky with the one in March. In March, like COVID shit was still going on. So like there were people up there, or maybe we just have to keep going back to the place that we had at the Luxor Tower in March, because they didn't give a fuck. We were loud as shit. That entire place was a fucking smoke. It was a 3,600 square foot 2-bedroom. It was huge, the one back in March, and like they gave zero fucks. Like we were loud as shit all fucking night, partied, wild out. But this time, you know,
Palms.
2 hours in, like literally 2 hours in, they started it was like an hour and a half. They started knocking, and I was like, oh shit. And my wife answered the door the first time, and then like 30 minutes later, they came back, and then I answered the door the second time. And since I was the different person, it was still kind of like the first time I had spoken with them. So like we kind of got another chance.
Okay.
And then after that, I was like, fuck, man, we're gonna have to start shuffling some of these people out.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, let's go to the casino, and then we'll all come back up. And like my intent was legit to go to the casino and like bounce and go, and then, you know, start one by one bringing people up. And but it was there was no way I was getting everybody out of there. But about half the people cleared out, and they didn't fuck with us the rest of the night, so that was cool. I think I was telling my wife, if we do it again at the next Vegas meetup, what we'll do is we'll either make like wristbands, like the ones Kaylin had for lunch at the golf tournament, like make custom wristbands and just pass those out to people. And if you have one of those, you can get in. Or just say, everybody come. We're going to rage the fuck out until they kick us out. Let's see how long we can make it last. Like, I think that would be dope as shit. Like, fuck it. If we spend all that fucking money and it's done in an hour and a half, it's done in a fucking hour and a half.
Lose the deposit and everything.
Right. Fuck it. It don't even matter. So we should just try to see like how big of a fucking shit show we can make it. Maybe the next Vegas meetup, we try to do some shit like that. Or maybe, man, the cruise is going to be dope. And I think we're going to go, I think we might do the cruise the couple days before, so we can be on the boat already when like all the other Hexicans are basically getting on.
Already be on the boat.
So there's like a 3 or 4 day cruise that's right before that one that we can be on, get in our room, stay in that room. You know what I mean? And not have to get off the boat or whatever. But yeah, I think that would be dope. But maybe afterwards in Fort Lauderdale, throw like a big fucking party for any Hexicans that are coming down to the cruise, or who can't make it on the cruise but still want to come and party and throw some shit down. I think that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I think the Hex meetups in Vegas so far been, like Casey's been saying, it's been getting better and better. That's a lot of the conferences with the conferences, but I think it's the other activities that are outside of the conference where you get the Hexicans, get to meet up. Got a lot of influencers there, and some of the people that are just coming out to, be a part of the whole experience. I think those experiences are starting to get bigger and better. And hey, man, I'm just here for the ride, man. I can't wait for the next few years and see what it's going to turn into.
Oh yeah. It's the people, man. And dude, I said this at the penthouse party back in March, the first one that I threw. I was like, man, we could have the dopest penthouse. Naga, let's give a shout out to him. He throws awesome fucking mansion parties. You know what I'm saying? Like he gets it in, man. Like
man.
It could be any mansion. It could be this. It could be that. It could be whatever penthouse. It could be, in a bar, a dive bar. It doesn't matter. As long as there's Hexicans there, it's gonna be fucking dope. And it is every single time.
Say, I'm ready to start this Hex Rapper concert series and get this going.
Dude, I'm telling you, I would be down, bro. I would go on tour
nights a year.
Okay.
Yeah, hell yeah. If we did like a college tour and it was like a crypto Hex, like basically if like just piggybacked off of the Crypto Spar book and just hit it with them, because they're doing colleges and stuff, right? So put together events where we just go and drop bars and perform at colleges and do a tour. I would love to do that for like 4 or 5 months. Just boom, 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 like hit them all. Damn. I mean, I'd get an RV. I'd bring my family with me and just see the whole US. Cool. That would be so fucking dope, man.
On the road, man. On the road. That's what's up.
You listening, Black X? Can't she?
Kayla, you listening?
We got round 2.
How cool would that be? Like, do just what we did in Vegas, but do it in a different place.
Yeah.
A different college, like every 3 or 4 nights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Or a different college town. Boom, 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 boom.
And like finding the communities in that area that are more, I hate to use this term, but like conspiracy minded, because They're
Oh,
the
yeah.
ones that I found that are more open and enjoy underground hip hop. And that right there would, like, there's a rapper, his name is Propaganda. I don't know if you've ever heard of him. He also does like spoken word poetry. Oh, incredible dude. Incredible
Good.
dude. Oh yeah. But like the type of guy, or the type of community that he attracts to his concerts is exactly the type of community that I think that we, like, if you guys did that, would be a great target market for the type of music that you guys do. Because it's like you hear propaganda. He doesn't rap about crypto, but he's rapping about the same things with the same ethos.
Dude, that's what like some of my very first song that I recorded is called Conspiracy. And it was about politics and people saying, oh, you're a conspiracy theorist, and then just dropping bars and dropping facts about music and politics and shit, man. So no, I get that 100%.
Yeah.
I 100% get that, man. But dude, how dope would that be?
Amazing.
How dope would that be to go out and just do like a set like that? And
but not even just dope, but useful. I mean,
right.
To win that awareness, but
how many people would we
a
be
whole
onboarding?
demographic, with music, and it's it's a crazy time we're living in, because like I said, 2 years ago, like how would we? And that's the funny thing when you see all these Mexicans together at these meetups, like how do these guys all know each other? Like how did
what
you
were
guys
we doing 2 years ago?
get this coming, come to this common ground?
Yeah,
and it's just crypto.
That's it.
It's crazy where we've come in 2 years. Like who would have thought 2 years ago that we would all be partying in Vegas, wilding out, retired, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, it's crazy, man. Dropping bars, throwing performances, doing that shit, performing with DJ Lethal. Like, how dope is that, man? Like, 2 years ago, did either of you think you'd be rapping for crypto?
Oh, nah.
At conferences and throwing parties? It's wild, man. It's fucking wild.
That's it, man.
Yeah, it's I can see what you're saying is like when you first get in, how can you ever imagine that it's going to evolve into what it is today? And you guys, in my opinion, have such an instrumental, no pun intended, part in the community because and just like KC was saying, it would be useful to go and do that tour because it's going to be awesome. The music's going to be fun. It's going to be a great party. But at the same time, people are going to be like, who are these guys? They flow. They're talking about like financial freedom. They're talking about making money. I like making money. I want to be financially free. I'm going to go talk to these guys. Hey, let me tell you how to do that. It's a little thing called hex.com. Or whatever it is, crypto.
That's where you hand out the pamphlet and everything.
Y'all are getting me fucking excited now. Okay, so Casey, you need to talk to your wife, my man, and then she needs to talk to my wife. they need to get this coordinated. Because, like, so I imagine like the Million Pulse tour, Crypto Sparbuck's gonna have the same kind of thing that they did last time, right? Like where they come in and they do like a 30, maybe an hour long get up, or it.
No, it's going to be much different. They're going to still the portion where there's the workshop. There's not going to be as many of those. They're going to be only in the major cities, but there'll still be meetups along the way in all the different cities. So, still a lot of stops, but not as many workshops and actual conferences. But when they do have those workshops, it's going to be like a full day kind of mini conference. So you're going to get a lot more from them.
And there's 4 or 5 of those, right?
8, I believe it's 8.
Holy shit! Okay, and they're spread out, right? Evenly
so they're around like I said, the major cities, Chicago's, the LA's, the Miami's,
New York,
but still a lot of like college stops in between.
Gotcha.
So what are they doing at the college stops? Or y'all,
I don't know.
Because y'all are going to be on the road, like you taking the whole family.
You might want to go to KSB.TV to get more accurate information. It has a tentative schedule.
My bad to put you on the spot.
Yeah, but it starts. So there was a meetup scheduled at I think a college in Boise.
Okay.
I don't think we made it to that one, but the tour got pushed back, so all the dates are a little different now.
Yeah.
Because of the chain delay. So
at the meetups, are they just like finding a bar and then saying, "Hey, anybody in this area who's a Hexican, come out"?
Nah, Kaylin don't do it like that. She'll probably have the event there to where it'll say we'll be at this spot on this date at this time. If you want tickets for admission or something, like I said, I also keep trying to push it to that ksbtv.meetups, ksb.tv/meetups, because everything on the tour is going to be on that page.
Okay.
And this all pops off when Pulse launches.
Hopefully, I don't know. So it does kind of correlate with the cruise, because the cruise is supposed to happen after the tour has launched.
Okay.
So it's kind of planned to be en route.
Okay.
But then again, a delay in Pulse could mess that up. So
Gotcha.
knock on wood.
Never know. There you go.
Freddie, I didn't see you knock. I didn't see you knock. We knocked.
Oh no, yeah.
It's gonna be his fault, man. We'll be waiting until April.
Is it?
Oh.
So, hey, anybody watching, if you have a question for these guys, please drop it. If you guys have to go, I want to respect your time. Don't let me I don't want to overstay my welcome. But yeah, if you have questions for these guys, I mean, ask them anything. What I've learned from these three gentlemen here is they're talented, they're motivated, they're kind, and they're insightful. Every one of you that I've talked to individually or watching your tweets, Corey, I see your YouTube videos. You're putting the philosophy out there, man. Like, not even just in your rap, you're putting your thoughts. You could ask these guys any questions. One thing that I know about not that I know, but that I believe my opinion about hip hop is it is another form of philosophy. And that's just that philosopher's expression of his or her philosophy. They put it to a beat, they're poets. There is something so special about hip hop that I don't see with other genres. Not that other genres don't have their benefits, but hip hop is very, very special in what it is. And you have three hip hop artists right here. Drop your questions. I know you've got something. Hex Token.
There's four of us.
All right.
Don't sell yourself short. Yeah, man.
There you go, man.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate
you. Thank you.
Really?
I feel like I compare my music to your guys, and I don't know. When I write, I'll admit, I'm okay to say it, I've got bars, but like my delivery just isn't the same. I don't have the same delivery.
I can teach you delivery, brother. I'm telling you. I would love for you to come to where I'm at for a weekend and we'll record. And when you leave, you'll be like, holy shit. I'm telling you, man, I can help. My delivery used to be garbage. And I practice.
I feel all bad.
And it's like, and I can, bro, I'm telling you, you would be so fucking impressed. You'd go home and say, honey, pack the kids up. We're moving to where Fred lives, and we're just going to start recording.
I'm a rapper now.
I'm a rapper now.
I'm on the road.
Hey, low key, that's how some of the biggest hits get made, though, in the studio. That collaboration is something magic about that time when you guys are in, the same idea, you're on the same beat. That's why I think those what you call them, Hot Boys and all those groups did so well. Is just
oh yeah,
when you vibing with somebody, it's different.
That's it. Yeah, exactly.
My sound engineer, Chris Lee, man, he does all of my recording and most of my mixing and mastering. Scott T, also known as Scott V, also known as 1T. He mixed down my vocals for the Pulse Chain anthem, but Chris did a lot of it and then gave it to him, and he did the final master on it. But he has taught me so much about music and hip hop as an art, stuff that I knew, but how to translate it onto a beat, right? So the delivery, the flow, the inflection in some points, pausing and then delivering the bar just so the beat will give it extra. Like, there's so many different little things, dude, that I'm telling you, man, just one day hanging out in the studio and you would be fucking, really fucking good. Really fucking good.
All it takes.
Literally all it takes.
Yep.
Repetition.
Practice. Yep.
Because I have like I'm a self-proclaimed, and I It's important because no one's ever called me this. This is self-proclamation. I'm a poet, so like I have a lot of poetry, and like I just take that and I try to put it on a beat, because like poetry is bars. Like you look at all this.
That's all it is a literal bars.
That's it. Yeah.
No music, just bars.
Exactly. Just like acapella bars.
Yeah, KZ, you so inspirational though. Like real talk. Like you said, even when you open up that introduction, it's like almost like the pump up speech you get before the game. It's always some like y'all can do it. Let's go. Let's get the stream.
Oh hell yeah.
But I love just your thoughts are really inspirational, and even just getting this stream together. You really worked hard to make this happen. I know a lot of people will throw in the towel and just be like, it can't. We ain't gonna be able to do it. But that persistence. That.
Yep.
Because this is, I really enjoyed this conversation tonight. So thank you for,
yeah, man. Same here. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for saying that, man. I really appreciate that. I look up to you guys. You guys inspire me in what you do. So I appreciate the kind words. And I ran out of questions for you guys.
Dude, I felt like I was gonna run through a wall. Like once the stream started, like I was so amped up from what he was saying. I was like, "Let's go!" It was legit the best intro ever. I'm like, "Holy shit, he just nailed that shit." We're gonna fucking come out the gate swinging in this motherfucker. That shit was dope.
Thank you. Like truly, guys. Like that's
hell yeah.
Like it's validating, because like what I think that I bring to the crypto space is. Okay, I'm a decent crypto analysis guy, but like I don't dive deep into the charts. That's not my strong point. I analyze things from like a philosophical perspective and try to provide insight or just I don't know, perspective to the thing. And so like when someone like you guys, you're saying, hey, you see that? It's like, oh,
it's translating. It's translating.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Definitely.
Well, is there anything? You guys have the floor, you have the audience. Is there anything that like you want to say? Anything you want to address?
Hex birthday party.
Okay.
Well, is anyone going? Are you going to that, Corey? Are you going to San Diego?
I think I'm going, yes.
Okay.
When is that?
December 1st is my wife's birthday, Black Hexakin. So if you can make it in a little earlier, come and celebrate in San Diego. And we are celebrating the Hex birthday, December 2nd. So yeah, we did New York last year.
Yep.
And it was it had Justin Hill came out from the Ravens.
It's crazy, man. I'm sitting on my couch 2 days ago, and my wife's 20th anniversary high school like reunion, whatever, was Saturday night. Got tore up, right? Ate bad food, like it was just not a good Sunday. I'm sitting on the couch, and my wife is a diehard Ravens fan. And who comes in the game and is a running back, like making plays? It's Jay. I'm like, oh my God, man. Yeah. Like, it's so crazy. Like, we were just partying with him in New York.
Yeah, man.
9 months ago. You know what I mean? Like, wow. Or 10 months ago.
My wife was just saying that, like, he's not just a player. Like, he gets PT. Like, he does work.
Oh, yeah. Like, he has, I think he has positive yards in every single Ravens game this year. And, like, the Ravens are a contender. Like they could very easy if John Harbaugh could just get his head out of his ass and start kicking field goals when they're on the 2-yard line. He's done that 3 times in the last like less than a season. I digress. But yeah, he's like getting it in right now, man. And it's like it's just so fucking dope to see Hexakins out there living their best life.
Yeah, man.
Who is this y'all talking about?
Justin Hill.
Justice Hill, Jay Hill. So he's a running back for the Ravens, but he's a Hexakin. And him and Keelan Doss came to the Hex birthday party in New York last year. And Corey, you were there, right?
I was there, yeah.
You were 100% there. Yeah. We were all there. And it was super cool, man. He's just down to earth. He vibes. He had an injury last year. I think he was recovering from, but he's back and he's healthy and he's on the field, man. It was just cool as shit to see that. We're literally sitting on the couch and I'm like, yo, I was at a bar with that dude at a Hex birthday party a couple months ago. And he's on like TV right now playing in the Ravens game against the Bills. It's insane. But
dope.
Super dope.
First of all, it is cool that like the community is attracting some people with influence, right? It shows that,
Mm-hmm.
hey, I'm a professional and I'm willing to put my name on this brand,
Yeah.
which I think is bullish for the overall community. And
Yeah.
they're asking me to play the Hex B-Day promo video. Okay.
Yeah.
Kaylin just dropped it. Let me see. Let me get it.
I think Bullish made the video too, right?
I'm not sure. I think
he does a lot of work for everyone in the community, honestly.
Oh, Bullish. Shout out Bullish.
Yeah. I know Jim Rat Crypto and KSB, I guess he's doing a bunch of stuff for too.
All right. Give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me.
You guys make it out.
You hear it?
Text.
Yacht party, let's go. KSB.TV/meetups. They're putting in the hard work. They're getting hexagons together. Let's go.
So
what's up, Crypto Coffee? All right. All right.
Oh,
Hi guys.
Hey, what's up?
Oh,
Katie?
hey, what's up? What's going on?
Okay.
What up?
All
I
right.
was like, wait, did someone else get in here? I was all confused for a second.
Yeah, man.
Well,
Just kidding on y'all.
You have an incredible husband, Freddie, Corey. You guys are incredible human beings. I'm honored to know you. I'm honored to have gotten to met you. I don't even know. Like, you guys are just so awesome. Freddie, you're an awesome planner too, dude. Every night that we went somewhere, Freddie was on the party bus. I got to see Freddie perform his songs firsthand. Like, that was incredible, dude. The whole thing was incredible. Like, I'm still in awe about Vegas. That was actually my first meetup in the community. I've been in the community for about 1.5 years now, but that was my first in-person meetup. Blown away. I love the community so much more now.
Yeah. It's an honor for us, man. Like, I don't want to speak for Corey or Casey or whatever, but like, it's just a privilege that people like our music. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's dope as shit that, people want to listen to us, and like, I feel honored that, you guys want to bump my music.
100%.
Yeah, that's a fact. Like, when I created the music in the beginning, it was the whole thing of having a community that wanted to listen to it, who would actually understand it, and that was the whole thing. And also try to bring other people that were not in this space into the space just from music alone. So I had the same idea, man. Definitely.
Yeah. I want to say thanks because I never had I made all this music for myself initially. I didn't care if anybody ever heard it, but it felt like
spoken like a true artist.
It became like a duty. I felt like if one of these songs could catch and go viral, like everybody could benefit from it. So it became like, let's keep this going. And as long as you guys kept supporting it, it gave me that drive to keep on going. And I look at Freddie on stage, like, you can't tell me that Freddie isn't a real rapper. Like, he's got like, when he's on stage performing those songs, like, you can't tell it's about crypto. Like, it's just in a zone. And then to see Corey, like, the videos, like the visuals, like, you can't tell me that we haven't been doing this for 10 or 20 years. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So
try to make it look good out here, man.
Dude, I love when Corey performs. It's different seeing somebody perform than it is listening to their music.
100%.
When you see them perform, you feel every ounce. You get to see their body language. Like I was talking about earlier, that motion creates emotion. And when Corey is up there on stage, man, the first time I saw him perform was at Naga's mansion party in March. And I was blown the fuck away. I was like, damn, like, Corey is such a natural. He just gets up there and he's got this swag. And
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate
You ain't even got to do nothing. You just have that swag and you just carry it off. And I'm like, this guy, it's just fucking so smooth, man. Like I love watching you guys perform, man. It's so good. It's so fucking good.
It, man.
Corey,
Appreciate the same thing, man. I see the same thing with you two guys, man. It's like you said, you get out there. It's different from listening to the music and watching the performance because it gives you like a whole different visual. It gives you a whole different feeling. Yep. And when you're in the space, you hear the music, you actually start feeling the music a little bit more, I think. So shout out to you guys, man, for what you do.
The community, you know, that energy that the community, when you're performing and you see everybody's reaction to it, you know, and you know, they sing those songs like James Brown or some pop star wrote them, you know, so I love it.
And it was dope as shit too, because like the fashion show was going on. So it wasn't like the spotlight was completely on us, right? Like we just had to sit back and, you know, perform our songs and have fun with it, right? Like everyone was watching all the models coming out and everything. Like that was so sick, man. That vibe, that energy.
Yeah, man.
It was just dope. It was so dope, man. It was so
DeFi
dope.
Proof. What's up, brother?
There we go.
Good music too,
Crypto
bro.
in the morning. Yeah.
Crypto in the morning. That's the biggest hit of the year.
God, what's up, bro? No, Freddie, you're totally right.
We got to get him on stream.
You guys were up there performing. The models were doing their thing. As somebody who wasn't on stage, who was just watching, I'm not being dramatic when I say like the experience was like, look, I literally did almost cry, Corey. No, like when I walked in and I saw you on stage, bro, it was insane because it was like, this is real. This is passion. This is everything that you could ever possibly want from a community, from your friends, from music. And like you guys were doing it and the models were going and the whole community was just vibing and there in a moment together. And like in this crazy world that we live in, you don't get that. You don't get a community of people who are all focused and supporting each other. And it was happening right there in front of us.
Yeah. And what some of us are calling the bear market, the worst of times, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so,
right.
Exactly.
That's
exactly.
We gotta get DeFi Proof.
Hey, DeFi
in the circle of trust. Like I don't say that like we welcome everybody, right? But I feel like the three of us have been around. I feel like the longest doing music for Hex, so it's like a lot of the newer guys, and not even newer guys, but guys who have been around for a second. I feel bad, like I haven't reached out to DeFi Proof, and like I fuck with his music, like I love it. And then like Jim Rat's intro and outro, it's so fucking catchy. I just sit there and I'll just listen to it, and then I'll loop it back. I'll listen to it, and I'll loop it back. I'll listen to it. I'm like, bet. But I feel like I could do better with that. Reaching out to other artists as well.
Hey, DeFi, if you want to jump on and say hello real quick, hit me up on Twitter. Links in the description. I'll send you a quick invite. No pressure.
And I love that, you know, just for this space, you know, I mean, you know, it's no competition with me. And that's what I love about the way when we perform together. It's never any competitive nature. You know, it's like everybody rooting each other on. And, you know, we all win together. It's no reason to
we all build
each other on everybody in this space.
Exactly. Just like Richard said, man, ain't no man above the clique, man. Everybody's on the same playing field. We all trying to contribute in our own special way. You know what I'm saying? Equally.
It's a team game. Yep.
That's it.
Exactly. Like a friend of mine came up with this quote. It's simple, but it clicks. We all win when we all win.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, some bars.
That's it.
For real.
That might be in a new song.
Yeah, we all win when we all win.
That's the same.
Damn it, I'm writing it down right now.
That's it.
Hey, look, if you guys you guys come up with incredible bars. You ever need some bars though? Let me know. I'm happy. You take the credit. I'm happy to give it. I got lyrics for days.
No, we don't need ghostwriters. We need performers, man. We need to get you into the studio.
Yeah, man, you got to jump out. That's it, man. And hey, speaking about winning real quick, I just want to talk about a Hex event meetup. Well, not a meetup, but a Hex event coming up October 15th. That's next week with a new Hexakin. He's new to the space. But M to the K, he's a YouTube influencer. and he's been out since he said he made his first YouTube video one day after Soulja Boy made his video in 2006, and he's having a celebrity boxing match in Atlantic City at the Showboat October 15th against the fake Drake, Izzy Drake. And we're going out to support him. Kareem's gonna be out there. Miguel Delacoste, Crypto, he's gonna be out there, along with a few other Hexicans. And just wanted to shout that out and plug that real quick for anyone that's in the New Jersey area. It's gonna be in Atlantic City, Showboat. So come check that out if you guys are in this area. You know?
I know somebody who's in the New Jersey area. I'm not gonna dox him, but he's listening and he knows what's up.
Okay, that's what's up. I'll be down there, man. So you'll see me down there along with a few other Hexicans, man.
Dude, that's so
there you go. Yeah, man. So I'll be there. Shout out to M to the K, man.
That's cool. Yeah. Anything else you guys want to say?
I don't think so. Did we touch on everything? Was there anything we were supposed to touch on?
No,
that was a dope stream, man. Like the vibe was good. It was fun. It was there, man. I think it's because we we know each other more now. We vibe together. We perform on stages together. You know what I'm saying? So
there you go. Yeah, man.
Dude, that was so cool to see you guys on stage together. Like y'all were clapping hands, y'all were rapping together, like giving each other the stage when it was someone else's song. Like that was so cool to see.
It was fun, man.
Yeah,
it was definitely fun. I can't wait to do that shit again. Dreams.
I was just about to say that. Can't wait for the next event, man.
I know, right?
That's it.
Hell yeah. Well, Dan, thank you, bro, for having us. I appreciate it. Good to see you, Casey. Good to see you, Corey.
Yeah, good to see you too, man. Good to see y'all.
Good to see you, Black Hexican.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, good to see you, Jalen.
Hopping out.
Yeah, truly, guys. Hey, their Twitter socials are in the description. Please go give them a follow. These guys are incredible. You ever come out with new music, please send it my way. For the little influence I have, I'm happy to tweet it out. I'm happy to share it. I'm happy to help spread the word, spread the message. I love what you guys are doing. Thank you for sharing your stories. Thank you for dropping the inspiration.
Appreciate it, man. You got it.
Thank you, brother.
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm going to stay on for just another minute. You're welcome to hang out backstage. It'll just be a minute, or you can drop off, and I'll see you soon.
All right, cool.
Later, man.
Thanks for being here, guys.
Deuce.
Wow. I'm gonna have to take all that in. Every time I interact with these guys, I continue to get re-inspired about the space that we're in. Going back to the beginning of the video, these guys are an embodiment of what it means to be an artist. I'm having a hard time finding the words for what they do and who they are, but at the end of it, they are beautiful human beings. And it's hard and it's scary to put your art out there for the world to judge you. And these guys, they are doing that. And their message not only helps the community, the Hex and Pulse Chain community, but it also helps me as a human being and others, because they're saying more than just, hey, buy Hex. They're teaching you through their music, through their words. They're philosophers, they're poets. They're absolutely inspiring human beings. Thank you for everybody who was here this evening. I appreciate you spending your time with me, with us. Thank you, Corey. Thank you, Freddie. Thank you, KC, for being here. If you've got 2 minutes, right after I stop talking, I'm going to play the Internet Money Anthem. And it embodies a little philosophy, a little revolution, and our friend Bass God. Again, thank you everyone for being here this evening. You're awesome. I love this community. Where are we at? Pulse Chain, Internet Money. Let's go. Y'all have a good night.
What is cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is more than just money. Cryptocurrency is a lifestyle, a philosophy, an ecosystem, the means by which human beings to attain financial freedom, not just in the sense of multiplying their investment, but giving humans the ability to interact with money in any way that they see fit. And if that way doesn't already exist, that's the beauty of crypto, is you can create it. And that's what we've done here. Internet money is the future. Internet money is the future. What is internet money, you ask? Well, it's just that. The future. Internet money. Internet money is the future. Internet money.
Base God on the blockchain.
Internet money. Internet money. Financial freedom. Internet money. Internet money is the future. Internet money. Is the future.